Okay, here's another game of League of Legends coming your way, this time from the jungle. So, Runes and Masteries are currently set to Nocturne. I may do him depending on who the enemy team shows. Unfortunately, I only see 3 of them before I have to pick. If they go for that new Lethality stuff that's really broken, I'll probably go Rammus instead. But overall, with the Lethality changes, we are entering a Assassin meta briefly. I imagine it's probably going to get nerfed, but it's going to cause the return of the tanks. So our top laner is going to need to be prepared for an Akali match. Pretty much whenever I have an Akali on the enemy team, my top laner will spoon feed them, so that we literally can't stop them. The Akali will go 1v5. Hoping this one will be different, but I'm not setting my expectations high. The good news, though, is Twitch is pretty immobile, so Nocturne can do a number on him if he jumps. Fizz is kind of squishy if I can get on him after he does his playful... Ooh. Yeah, I think I want to go Nocturne in this game. Teemo's gonna get eaten alive, by the way. Unless Akali messes up early, that's not a matchup he can win. He'll be able to bully her early, but once she hits level 6, he's dead, just like with Fizz. Probably gonna try to focus mid and bot this game. So if you want to see my mastery page, we're going for AD Assassin here because Lethality is just utterly broken. So in case you're wondering what the change is and why I'm saying this, it's not because I'm trying to be overly dramatic. The way it's changing now is it scales with the user's level instead of the recipient's. And the reason why this is so important is because if the AD Assassin starts to snowball out of control, there's literally nothing you can do anymore. Before, you'd at least be a little bit bolstered by the fact that he's not going to hit you harder until you're stronger. It's going to limit his assassination capability that way. That's gone. So if I snowball, I can pretty much murder any of them except for potentially Akali because she's so freaking annoying. So I think Teemo picked it thinking he's going to shroom her clouds, even though that's not really going to matter because she can jump to either minions or him in order to basically ignore the slow. You can see she's running Thunderlords, so she's definitely out for blood. Interestingly enough, so is Hecarim. That's going to hurt his early clears a bit. So this is always a troubling sign in my book. Lucian is supposed to be aggressive. If he's packing this, like, he's not going to have as big of a mid-spike over Twitch. And if the two are allowed to just sit there and slug it out with each other, whoever has Fervor wins. And then we remember Twitch has much better late game scaling. He has all those steroids, the attack speed from his Q, the raw AD from his ult, and then just the burst damage from his E. Lucian needs to win that extremely early to put Twitch on his heels. Should also mention, without Courage of the Colossus, it's very likely for Hecarim to just jump in the middle of our team and die. Even though, believe it or not, Hecarim should actually be getting better now with the lethality changes because you can go tanky on him and just withstand what they throw at you. Hard part, though, is it does take you a little bit to actually get your armor items, be it Righteous Glory or Deadman's. Kind of want to spend the next couple weeks going over some of the tank junglers I've played before. Basically, I have their boxes unlocked to just show how the Cinderhulk changes and some of the other items are actually pretty good for them at the moment.
To
Overall, I never really got around to saying it, but I really do like the Cinderhulk change, basically reducing its cost. They reduced its raw stats too, but increased the scaling component of it. So, really, really nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we all are running skins here, so that means a 20-minute win, GG no re. In case you forgot. And hard to believe Teemo being a scout is actually so slow at 330 movement speed. Yeah, Nami is faster than him. And Lucian. Keep in mind his W will give him a little bit of movement speed, it's just he loses that if he gets hit.
Minions have spawned.
No trouble killing you. And less trouble killing you again.
So Fizz is actually doing a good job here, I should commend him on that. Actually staying guard here in case there's a potential invade. It's not too likely with their team comp, but still, it's a good habit to get into. Teemo, on the other hand, is basically handing over my red buff, potentially. So try to throw out the Dustbringer before you use the Umber Blades. In case you're wondering why that is, the Umber Blade will deal a little bit of extra damage. Not really that much, but still nice. As I was saying, the healing, that... Like, it'd actually be something if the Dustbringer gave you a little bit of AP like it does AD, but I don't know. Still not entirely sure what Riot was thinking with as much of the lethality changes that went through as they did. Crap, the big one missed. So I'm not always a fan of taking the chickens right here like this. So I'm kind of imagining Hecarim would go after Teemo first, because he's a really good target early. Scuttle should be here. Now I could seriously look into getting a serrated Dirk this early. The trade-off is it does delay your jungle item, but the Poacher's Dirk I mean, but the trade-off is you can potentially spike down another camp. I didn't realize this was a 30-second cooldown, but still that's not too bad. So in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, with the golems you can kill one and then use that bonus damage to hit another one that's a little harder. I don't really think it's going to be too much of an impact, but you never really know. So anyway, no blue buffs, I'm just going to beat this down with my bare damn blade wrist claw things.
I sense fear.
He's a little too far back, which has me a little concerned.
Do I scare you, son?
Doing that for denial purposes. And I'm just going to keep farming up towards 6. He went for the Hunter's Potion, which he kind of has to do. I don't think he has an ideal setup. Probably should look into doing a Hecarim game in the near future, since it's been a while since I covered him. I think he still has fans out there. I'm just gonna go back right now. No, I can't change that. Grabbing that for CDR. Yeah, too slow. Oh well. There's the pony. E.
Ally has been slain.
There it is. Now, the reason why my timer was off, in case you're wondering, is because I got the attack speed from Karthus. I used the spell shield to block Requiem. That gave me attack speed, so I killed the blue buff a little bit faster, and as a result, this hadn't respawned at that time. So that's first stack of Bounty Hunter. We also get to set Twitch back some, so definite win in my book. By the way, if you didn't see, I spell shielded the Morgana bind, so I didn't have to worry about it. Technically, she did give me more attack speed, so I could just shred Twitch all the more. I'm not really interested in trying to bully him at the moment. Just kind of tempted to type in, hear that, Fizz? Share the Karthus skills with me next time. By the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this is Flex Q.
An ally has been slain.
Is he going to come in here? Unfortunately, he's now at the stage where he's going to clear his camps pretty fast. He's a little bit faster than me at the moment, but that can change in the near future. The other good news is Teemo doesn't necessarily need to do really well because we have the other lanes going for us. Yeah, that's actually an incredibly horrible idea. So she could have actually gotten away if she ulted over to a minion or something. That was a misplay on her part. Still, it gives me her stack, so I can't really argue, but You do not want to do that more often than not, because she can just use her smoke screen. Do not forget that repositions her. Then she can jump to something, and she's gone. And then you're out the cooldown, by the way. So unfortunately, this no longer gives you movement speed. It's one of the things that kind of hurts getting this anymore, since it's not like it gives me, I think it was 10 out of combat movement speed. So it would be like, actually no, it was 20, because it would be like getting a boot upgrade.
Afraid of the dark.
She's back. She's mad.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Stack number 3.
I sense fear. Are you getting
Now, since I want to twist the knife,
the light is fading?
Killing spree.
good God, man. I don't have inventory space. Never dropped my ward. Crap. Knew I forgot something. Could have gotten upgrade boots or something, but it doesn't matter. And Twitch got it. It's the only lane he can really gank.
Shut down.
So that's Morgana's stack.
This place disgusts me.
So the only one I'm missing now is Karthus, the guy who's feeding his ass off. So real quick, Hecarim does have red.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
So yeah, I kind of wasted the blue buff in retrospect. Got ya.
has been slain.
Do I scare?
So now I want to go back and get my Cleaver.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This place disgusts.
So I have a fresh blue buff from Hecarim, and I can go grab my red. But anyway, I'm at 40%, 45% CDR with this Crest of Insight, but it's going to expire and knock me down to 35. The good news is the new Duskblade does give you CDR, so that will push me back up to 45. So yes, I'm aware I'm not staying on the dust trail, but I'd rather sit in the brush to see if someone's rounding the corner. In case you're wondering, Karthus got indirectly nerfed by the lethality changes. He's not going to be as good as he used to be, unless you actually know how to really play safe on him and stuff.
An enemy has been slain.
I scare you. The light is fading.
I'm a little pissed there isn't anything I'm going to steal. I need more gold to get my BF sword. As is, if I were to recall now, it'd have to be for like boot upgrades. Well, I need 1300 total for the BF sword, and for the Duskblade itself, 1800, so I think it's cheaper than it used to be.
Are you getting tired?
By the way, I should also point out, if you didn't notice, next dragon's Infernal.
Been slain.
And down he goes. Now, if not for the mid tower being up, I'd totally jump in there. It's more of a death wish type thing rather than actual sound strategy.
I sense fear.
Now, Fizz does not have ult, which is why I'm not going up there. I do not think he's actually going to tower dive them. I could be mistaken. Case in point, he's basically telling them in 19 seconds that does change.
Afraid of the dark.
And now, even though I only have tier 1 boots due to the Wind Dragon, they should not be able to keep up with me.
Destroyed a turret.
So I'm not sure how Fizz just covered all that ground on the minimap. He flew from like where Nami is to around here. Urchin Strike doesn't actually follow the target. And I'm a little bit impressed they haven't surrendered just yet. Oh, crud. That would have been embarrassing. No point in trying to force this. I was too slow. I don't get the attack speed. So that's my final stack of Bounty Hunter, by the way. So I'm kind of tempted to go Ghostblade just because it gives you a lot of out-of-combat movement speed. Actually, no, we don't want that. I am going to get this and a BF sword.
An ally has been
Oh, this doesn't build out of a BF sword anymore. Shows what I know. So yeah, we need to wrap this up soon. I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background, but if I lose power, I lose the entire video. You'd have to watch this in the form of a replay instead of a live comm. I can't save him. Fizz can get that. I'm gonna try the greedy thing. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, this explains a bit. think I'm actually gonna go IE here.
An enemy has been slain.
Crap, where was the ward?
Are you getting tired yet?
Oh my god. So I didn't auto-attack after landing. Screw it.
Killing spree.
And we are changing gears here. I'm going for Bloodthirster.
Rampage.
Are you getting tired yet?
Okay, Fizz got out.
This place disgusts me. This will be
Enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, I could care less. Let's bust this sucker open.
Has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be here. the important thing is their base is open. In case you're wondering, yes, I did intentionally give that over to Teemo. I'm CDR capped. I want to make the Yordle even more annoying. Can I turn this into a Last Whisper item? I can turn it into Rageblade. So the funny thing about Rageblade is then I'll actually get some health out of this.
Afraid of the dark.
Now, the best candidate... Oh, he does have teleport, never mind. So with that level up, I'm now negating 18 armor. It's 17 point something, rounded up to 18.
Do I scare you, summoner?
Oh my god. Fucking Gunblade, man. At this point they need to fall back, that's a Baron. But hopefully you can see why Akali is so annoying. When she goes into her smoke screen, literally nothing reveals her. So basically you can see Twitch in the same boat as me. I don't know if he can take this in time. Does he have a Lichbane item? Yeah, but he's backing out. He can turn around and kill Karthus, though. Nope, he took a tower shot.
Shut down.
So the good news is they can't actually get anything off the Baron. If they push out too far. Like you. It's one Baron down. Oh no, he's coming for me.
An enemy has been slain.
Need to get over here so I can ult in. Or detour. Actually, I probably would have been better sticking bot and pushing. They seem to have that under control. Who am I kidding? They're trained professionals. Ah, I spell shielded too early. That should be game, I think. Ah, it's a Kali up, damn it. which... He's only interested in killing me, it seems. But if nothing else, hopefully you can see here how overpowered all this lethality stuff is. Just hit this. That's a wrap. And keep in mind that was with one lethality item. We'll give it to Fizz since he did really well. Mastery 7 token. So I got my solid S finally. In terms of damage dealt, Teemo actually outdamaged me. That's a little harsh, man. I took the most damage, and Nami died the least. So someone gave me Shot Caller. Kind of true because basically when I push ult, all hell breaks loose. And then we have one detour to make. So before Kayn came out, I disenchanted my Kha'Zix fragment because it's going to go down in cost. If you have any yourself and do not plan to use Kha'Zix, like the fragment for Kha'Zix's mastery, disenchant it real fast before it goes down from 6,300 value to 4,800. But anyway, we are going to disenchant Ivern here. I'm going to get rid of Nami. So I want to turn her into Essence. My first Mastery 7. Although on the other hand, I haven't been going out of my way to get these, actually. So, yeah. So my title is Deathmaster now. Now the other thing we're here for is... Now I have the giant enemy Crab God. But anyway, that wraps up the video. So, I was wondering if I should get Corki first, because he's going to go up indirectly in terms of power for the AD carries. Reason for that being is most teams are going to be stacking AD, lethality type stuff, and he does partial magic damage. And the other thing is, as AD carry, he has Valkyrie to get the hell out of a fight if it goes sour. So, do not be surprised if there's a Corki game in the next couple of weeks, but I do have an AD carry request already for this week that I'm going to look into doing. Otherwise, I want to show off a Cinderhulk jungler, and I would like to show off a tanky support to show off some of the new combos between the various items, but we'll see what I actually manage to get. So yes, this is the third Nocturne game in a row, but hopefully you guys will forgive me. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.